Okay there, how you doing, folks? Um, I want to give everyone just a really quick explanation of my theory of creation, how creation is scientific. Okay, we create viruses. Viruses evolve, well, we cannot cure them. So So creation, creation is scientifically proven as a scientific fact, not just a religious theory, but a scientific fact. Evolution makes sense for animals and stuff that does not involve a creator. Okay, scientific creation. You scientifically create animal. It takes a day to create the basics of what it needs to survive. You then release that into the atmosphere. Once it's on the planet, it evolves. Okay, but the evolution requires scientific creation for evolution to even take place. I have a much easier time believing we were created. Okay, because we can create life, we can create other stuff. The only thing we cannot do is make stuff from nothing. We still don't have that power yet. That is only under God. And anyone who doubts that Jesus Christ was God, the Son of God, you can look at, there's a bunch of scientific evidence to prove it. The whole multiple dimension and everything could be possible, could explain a lot more to do with God. And I want to know, and the only way you won't know is if the news ever decides, oh, we're gonna go and redo all the files that the government has. We know how long and how boring that would be, but if I had digital copies of myself, so go ahead and read that. You know, I Because what will happen, we already dealt with the slavery problem, with the Democrats having the black slaves. And then Abraham Lincoln went ahead and freed the black slaves. Okay, and the next one we're gonna have is robots. Only the rich people can afford a robot. The robots will replace all your jobs until you don't have to work. And then the rich people are not going to want to give away their money. That's why they pay less than the working class right now. Even if the taxes go up, because of all the write-offs, they will still pay less. Like they have a higher tax rate. Oh yeah, they pay more upfront, but on April 15th, they get money back. Because we're doing so bad in the government, it might take a little bit longer than April 15th. But why? Why do we hire people to work for the CIA and for the FBI at the same time, so they can get two paychecks? Why not hire like 1,000,000 people all at the same time, all getting 10 cents an hour? The digital copies of you will answer the phone at the CIA, read over all the paperwork, go ahead and from how you answer surveys on LifeLog and how you fill out information, they will know how to respond to stuff. If you need more They will ask you more direct questions. If they need to get a more specific answer, they can go ahead and go around the whatever confidential information, because they will just give you questions. They will never straight up tell you and show you what it is, but they will just give you ideas. Think about it. The government, if you want to work for the CIA, they will know everything about you. Okay, is it worth working for the CIA if you have 1,000 copies of yourself? You're only working for the CIA to have access to 1,000 digital copies of yourself. The digital copies will be on the supercomputer. As long as they have power, you will be alive on the supercomputer. Your personality and the electricity that keeps you alive is only in your body, but we can transfer the knowledge of your body into the supercomputer. Instead of putting the computer into you, why not go into the computer and have the computer replicate yourself? I remember seeing all these people complaining, oh, it's wrong to help God and play God. But I'm like, which I do not understand. If you want to play God, you should be allowed to play God. At least in my Christian religion, you are. Because you're helping God, keeping life alive. Maybe you want to do I forgot the name of the movie. But living organisms, we create living organisms. Yeah, we don't know how to put the soul in them. Well, as far as I know, we don't know how to put the soul in them. But we need access to everything the government has. And we kind of rely on the media to give us that information. We have to get it ourselves. And the only way I can think is if the government is going to record everything about us, well, they need to share the information with us. Instead of them doing it behind our backs, do it in front of our faces, so we know that you're taking all of our information. And so we have access to our information, so we can sell our information to a private company so they can advertise to us what kind of cars to get, what kind of stuff. We will know how electricity is made, how you have to destroy stuff in order to make electricity. It's kind of like you cannot just create, you can gather electricity, but you cannot just create electricity out of nothing. That is just not one of our possibilities right now. I believe God is electricity. God is in everything. Every living human, every living animal that requires electricity. There have been a lot of different experiments on stuff, how you can transfer electricity from the living animal onto a power plant. So we need to figure out how to get free energy so that the humans are not just batteries for whatever matrix we live in. And yes, you can relate to the movie. They've been trying to tell us stuff about Jesus Christ and about Satan with the movies, because they cannot just go ahead and